What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing Lego sets because why not? Because I'm Lego channel. Sorry I haven't been uploading that many Lego videos often. It's just shorts are way easier because all you really have to do is screenshot that's funny or picture or whatever, text, and then music. And then just some random music. It is like it's way more easier than posting a regular video. Like, it is insanely more easy. But let me start reviewing the set. Let me just start off. First off, we have young Anakin Skywalker. I think it's really cool how they use the Harry Potter piece for someone that's not Harry Potter. But that's really the only interesting part. It's like his regular outfit from the movie, and he has two facial expressions. This one being shocked, and this one being happy. There's not a lot to say about the figure. It has some cool printing all around, got some back printing, but since it has short legs, you can't really print on short legs unless it's like tri-molded, but this character doesn't really need it. So yeah, this is the figure. Not a lot to say, but that has been young Anakin Skywalker. Next is Qui-Gon Jinn, who is a very cool character. I think he might be my favorite besides the 25th anniversary figure. I think all these figures are good except for one minor detail on another figure. I think the cloth piece is cool, but just covers most of the printing. But if you don't want the cloth piece, you can just obviously remove it and then make it as a regular Qui-Gon. They just added it so you could have more features about the character. Regular green lightsaber. Also, this set had a rebel situation again, where with Qui-Gon, where at the first like week or so about the set, about the theme, no, not the theme, the set, the hair color was actually inaccurate on what it was supposed to be. I forgot the character's name, but I might know how to I might know what it is, I just can't say it. But they had dark brown hair in the show, but in the first wave of Lego sets, they had black hair. But that was fixed very quickly, so that is a very rare figure. And this version of Qui-Gon is already very rare, only because the hair color was red, like dark red, reddish brown instead of just regular brown, which made it a very cool thing where many people, I think Lego got a lot of sales because people realized this and immediately got the set. I didn't do this, so I didn't get it, unfortunately, but that's okay since I don't really care. But there's nothing much to say about the figure with the cloth piece on. It does have an alternate face though, this face being just calm and relaxed, and this face being more aggressive. And this is him without the cloth piece, which I think is way better to display because the cloth piece covers up some very good printing all around. I think this is a very cool print usage or whatever. I think this is just a very cool figure all around and probably the second highlight. So we have my least favorite character from the set, that being Darth Maul, mainly because he doesn't have pupils. But like when I first got this, I didn't really care. I thought the hate was overblown, but this just sucks compared to the other one. He is known for having he is partially known for having like cool eyes or whatever, or like his pupils. But to get rid of them, that's like getting rid of the character. Well, not really, that's over exaggerating, but you know what I mean. It's just a bad move by Lego. Like, why did they give rid of pupils on certain characters? I understood it for like some characters that didn't need them. I slightly thought it was cool on Palpatine, even though you didn't really need it. But like this figure is super good all around, except for the fact that it doesn't have pupils. The BrickHeadz did it right because it just didn't give it gave him the pupils, the new eyepiece, a new eyepiece for the pupils. Because they knew they couldn't replicate those Sith pupils with just regular eyes, so they made new eyes for Darth Maul. Well, I think, but like it's still really good. I think this figure is just really good. It's good robe details and all around. But the problem is there's no pupils, and that just really drags the figure down low, because this is meant to be the Darth Maul set. Besides the attack, this is like the Jedi duel or whatever. This is like his thing, really, because this has had like 6 remakes over the years. In the early wave of sets, when his set came out, that was the best of the year, obviously. But nothing much to say, just no pupils, and that just really makes me mad. We have the 25th anniversary figure for the set, since it was one of few sets to get this treatment. But I think Saw Gerrera was a very shocking exclusion from the Rogue One lineup for some reason. It did not make sense why he was excluded. But for him to be finally made into Lego, I think is a really cool usage. Also, I think he is the best figure besides Fives, I believe. Besides Fives. But like, I think he's just a really cool figure. The only thing this figure needed was a dual molded robot leg. So it has a foot, or maybe use like a molded foot piece, because they've made robot foots that are molded before this figure was released. But like, besides that, I think this is a really, really cool figure all around. Great usage. Like, some figures like the Thing need a body torso to be more clunky, because like without it, it's just really bad. And then we got his alternate face, which is more stubborn than anything. Like, both of his faces are pretty depressing, to be honest, because this one is stubborn and this one's angry. But like, that's the figure. It's just really cool details all around. Nothing much to say. If you guys think I don't say a lot about the figures or set, I don't plan out this stuff. I don't like write a script. I just go with my mind's thinking. And I just don't really care that much. But now let's just move on to the main build, which is good because there is no stickers. There are only printed pieces, and that is it. That is very cool. This is also a very decently sized ship. Also with some play features, like if you hold down these 2 pieces, it'll launch some stud shooters right here. I don't want to fire them because I'm going to lose the piece, and I don't want to lose it because it'll make it look incomplete. But also, if you flip it to the bottom, there is a little red thing right here. If you push it, if you push this, he can lease out his little droids to find the child and not Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan wasn't included. Again, they can't keep getting away with this. They just can't, bro. And this is his droid. It is a pretty simple design all around. I think it is very cool. And that is just the droid design. Now moving on to the actual set now. And instead of stalling, I will actually move on to the set. So yeah, this can go, but you can easily put it back by just redoing what you were doing. Boom. And this is just another really cool set all around. You can open the cockpit here so he can get in. And that is very cool that it can hold Darth Maul, and it has some space for like other stuff you want to do or whatever. It's just a very cool set. Since it's mainly gray, there's no stickers, you can't really talk about detail because it's just mainly slopes. Maybe some printed pieces here and there. Mainly just one giant printed piece. If they could, they would add stickers, but they can't since they don't print sticker stuff like this. But I just think this is cool all around. Yeah, not much to say. It's just a very cool set, and I think it was worth the price, $70 for like 700 pieces. Wow, very good price per piece. But that was Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see y'all later, 'cause I